horrors, it's me, Ari Lee, the first Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. You're watching Horror Junkies 509. And remember, Jason never dies.
Yo, what's going on, fellow junkies? Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13th coming at you again today, guys. And I hope you're out there having an absolute killer day. I know I am, because it's Friday, I'm done with work, and I don't have to think about it for a couple of days. Work's been absolutely crazy. If you guys see my last video, you see why. You guys have seen what has changed recently. But honestly, you guys, I'm just taking it day by day. That's really all I can do. Take small bites, chew it as many times as possible, and keep on moving to the next thing. So, work's crazy. School was kind of crazy, but honestly, this was the last week of this term, so I just finished up this quarter, and I only have one quarter left with one class to go. But this coming week, it's my 1 week off, so I'm going to try and live it up as much as possible. But anyway, you guys, this is kind of a busy weekend for me. We do have a birthday party to go to. But I did want to come here and do a video for you guys. This is kind of an easy one, but I still think it would be kind of fun, and I wanted to, at least come on here and see how you guys are doing and show you guys that I'm here and still trying to do some content. So I definitely appreciate everyone who comes and watches me. And so let's go ahead and get right into this video. I'll talk a little bit more about personal stuff towards the end. And I'm also going to do a HorrorCon update because we got a pretty good list of new attendees that are coming to HorrorCon since the last time I did it. If you watch my last video, you'll see the first set of people coming. And in this one, if you put them together, you'll see the whole list so far. But they still have a lot more coming. But this video is kind of fun because I made a purchase, and so I will be doing an unboxing today. I've never bought from Orbit DVD before. I've heard about it, and I never did it, but, I thought, finally, it's time. The cool thing about Orbit is they are a physical media service that kind of has stock of almost every single boutique label all in one stop. So you don't have to go to Vinegar Syndrome to buy something. You don't have to go to Shout Factory to buy something. You don't have to go to Arrow to buy something. You can buy it all in one spot, which I think is great because sometimes I want to buy multiple movies from other places, but I want to use a credit or something like that, but I don't have enough credit to buying them at one spot. There's not enough money to make it a good credit or whatever the case may be. But now using Orbit, you can do that. I can buy multiple movies from multiple boutique labels and all in one purchase. And so I'm absolutely loving it. So this was my first Orbit purchase. I got the box right here. It says Orbit DVD on it. And so we're going to open it up and I'm going to show you what I bought. Pretty much every single one of these is an upgrade. But it's still really kind of cool and I can't wait to check these titles out. And yeah, that's what we're going to do today. And after I open this box, like I said, I'm going to go over the HorrorCon list. So stay tuned for that if you are looking to go to HorrorCon or if you just want to keep up with the con. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, you guys, it's been a pretty long time since I've done an unboxing, but I'm hoping that you all remember, when I do unboxings, I'm not the star anymore. There's somebody who kind of almost takes my place for a part of the video. And that is, as we all know, Sheila has to come center stage. And so she's ready to rip this box right open for me so we can get into its delicious and amazing whatever's inside. All right, you guys, so let's quit while I'm ahead. If I'm even still ahead, I don't even know. You guys let me know down in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and slice this box open, and we're going to check out what's in it. And as we all know, Sheila cuts through tape like nobody's business. Of course, I have to have a giant knife around the house because I'm a horror fan. And if you don't have one, you're still a horror fan. You're fine. There's no rules. I mean, some people might think there's rules, but I don't think there's rules. If you love horror, you love horror. You don't have to have a knife. You don't have to have a horror dungeon. You can just have the love of horror in your heart. That's my my PSA for the day. All right, you guys. So as you can see, Sheila just annihilates boxes and tape and stuff like that. So thank you, Sheila. Angelina hates her, but you've done your job well. We'll put her away so I don't cause any safety incidences and have to report something, I don't want to have to call the number. All right, you guys. So everything's nicely packaged in this box with some bubble wrap, and it's in a box, which is super nice because, sometimes when you buy movies from Amazon nowadays, they just come in envelope mailers, and you're like, I don't even know what this DVD or slipcover is going to look like when it gets here. All right, so it looks like we do get some goodies right on top. Oh, this is my receipt. I'm not going to show you that. But we did get a little sticker or something for Orbit DVD, Asheville, North Carolina. So that's pretty cool. Check that out. It's all in the eyes, baby. All right, but like I said, you guys, I got multiple movies from multiple boutique labels, and so you will see these on my boutique label collections as we get to them. But one thing about Orbit DVD, I did want to preference before I go any further is I don't think they support or they're not allowed to sell Vinegar Syndrome titles anymore. So if you guys are super crazy about only buying from Vinegar Syndrome, you don't want to use Orbit DVD because they're not allowed to sell them anymore. They had some sort of falling out or something like that. So if you go on there and you're not finding them and you're like, oh, what the hell? There's no Vinegar Syndrome on here. That's why. So they're not there. So anyway, the first two are from Scream Factory. And so I did end up getting the new 4K version of Sleepaway Camp 2. I absolutely love the Sleepaway Camp trilogy, and I even love Return to Sleepaway Camp. I'm one of the rare people that love that movie. Angelina absolutely loves it too, but had to get Sleepaway Camp 2. Unhappy Campers, right? Yeah, Unhappy Campers. I absolutely love Pamela Springsteen in these movies, and these will always be a love in my heart forever, and I can't wait to dig into the new features. I think it's got the new 4K restoration from the 35 millimeter, which is going to be super awesome. Return to Sleepaway Camp 2, looking at the making of the film with the counselors Jeff Hayes and author of Sleepaway Camp. So there's a lot of good features on here. Kind of really excited to really dig in and check these out. Angelina doesn't really like watching special features so much, so I usually have to wait and do this when I'm all by myself. But I will get to it. But let me know what you guys think of the Sleepaway Camp franchise down in the comments below. So if you guys know I got part 2, you almost can guarantee I went ahead and got Sleepaway Camp Part 3, Teenage Wasteland. I didn't get the cooler covers, obviously, but, I still am stoked about getting these. I don't mind the older covers. I think that has reverse cover art, but when I do my horror haul, when I have enough movies, hopefully I'll have these opened up and I'll be able to show you guys if there is reversible art. I'm sure there's other reviews on YouTube if you guys want to check them out, and that will let you guys know if it has that stuff. But this is just kind of where we're at this point. But definitely had to get the new 4K Sleepaway Camps because I missed my opportunity for the Blu-rays. I kind of got them secondhand again, so I do have them, and I'll probably be keeping them anyway. But yeah, those things were really hard, and I missed my opportunity for those, and I had to hunt them down, and it was a pain in the ass. And so when these came out, I was like, there is no chance of me missing those this time. No chance. All right, you guys. So the next set is a set of Arrow movies. So like I said, I got Scream Factory and I got Arrow in this box. And so this is going to be the new 4K version of the 2003 The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is one of my favorite horror remakes of all time. Of course, it never will touch the original from 1974. Like, that original Texas Chainsaw Massacre will always be untouchable in my personal opinion. But as far as a remake goes, I absolutely love this remake. I love the look of Leatherface. I really feel like this movie is a little bit too polished in a weird way. It kind of has that weird hue of green and look that it looks green and stuff like that. But honestly, this movie absolutely makes me feel disgusting every single time I watch it. It looks so hot. And even though I'm not sweating, it makes me feel like I'm sweating in my house. But I absolutely love this movie. Another plethora of special features on the back here. Let me know if you guys ever want me to kind of do a DVD release reviews, and I can go through all the special features and stuff like that. Let me know if that would be interesting. It'd be kind of a lot of work, but as I get further on into this, and I'll have more time available, so I could actually do stuff like that if you'd like. But since I went ahead and got the 2003 remake, you knew I had to go ahead and get the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning. So this is like the prequel to the remake. Another movie I really, really do enjoy. I think both these movies were really great, even though they both are starkly different, like, in the presentation. But really excited to see these both on 4K. And you know how Arrow does it with just a stockpile of special features. I'm not crazy about this new art. very much. I think it's too simple. Like Leatherface is back here, just kind of working in his little work zone. There's a little kid touching the chainsaw in this one. I don't know. I think they could have done better, but honestly, it's still not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So it's really serviceable, still, in my opinion. But I don't absolutely love it. It is what it is. All right, you guys. And so the last set is another set of arrows. But as a giant Friday the 13th fan, you absolutely know, no matter what movie it is, I'm going to have to get it when an upgrade happens. And so I did get the arrow versions of Jason Goes to Hell, which I'm really excited about because it may be my least favorite Friday movie, but I still have love for this movie. I still enjoy what they did, trying something different. And this edition, I've heard it looks absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to dig into the special features and have an absolute blast with those. Arrow has been crushing it with the 4K releases of, old slasher movies and then, the remakes and stuff like that. So I can't say a bad thing about them, and I'm really excited to finally see titles like this getting released, even though I still want my 80s slashers that have never been released on Blu-ray or DVD or 4K before. I'm still wanting those, but, this is nice in the meantime. So, of course, since I got Jason Goes to Hell, I got me that sweet Jason X, baby. I am a huge fan of Jason X. I understand that it's ridiculous. I understand that it's silly, but I love it, and I'll love it forever. So it is what it is, and let me know, guys, what you guys think of all these titles down in the comments. I know, especially for the Jason ones, they're probably going to get roasted because these are some of the ones that are not very favorable among fans, but I do know that there are fans out there for all of these titles. So, you guys, that is the last movie I bought. A good 6 movie set. I'm really excited about adding those to the collection, and so you will see these again on my Horror Haul video. But remember, check out Orbit DVD if this is kind of something that you're interested in. Being able to get all these different boutique labels under one purchase, I think that's phenomenal, and what a great service. I just wish they could. I hope someday they can get Vinegar Syndrome back, because then I'll be unstoppable. But my first time I ever ordered from Orbit, and Orbit as a website definitely gets a solid 100%. And all these titles, whether it's from Scream Factory or Arrow, they all get a solid. Oh, my groovy button. There we go. Still working, you guys. All right. So, like I said, let me know down in the comments, and let me know if you've ever ordered from Orbit. I felt like a really great, transaction. It was easy. It was packed up and shipped really quickly. It had to wait until the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies were released. So if you order something with pre-orders in your order, they won't ship anything until the pre-orders are in. So just understand that right off the bat. Anyway, so Orbit DVD, check them out. So let's get right on into HorrorCon, you guys, and then we'll see where this might take us. So I wanted to come in and do, let you guys know the other attendees for the HorrorCon that have been announced since my last video. And if you guys want to know the ones from the last video, watch the last video. I remember it not being terrible. I recommend it. I don't know why I'd recommend it, but I do. But honestly, right after I filmed the last video and I got done with it, I got online and I found out this person was announced, and I was like, damn it, I just did the video. But here we are now, and so the very next person that was announced after my last video was Linda Blair from The Exorcist. So we are getting Reagan, people, from The Exorcist. Me and Angelina already talked about it. We're definitely going to meet her for sure. I just haven't decided if I want to get an Exorcist poster or if I just want to get an 8x10 with her or not. I think an Exorcist poster would look pretty sweet on my wall, but I do have to be kind of choosy on the posters I get because my house is only so big. But, I could always just have it in the background somewhere. Just knowing I have it would be great. And then after that was announced Robert Patrick, and he's the bad Terminator in Terminator 2. Really excited. I think that's really kind of cool. I don't know if we'll meet him or not, but sometimes I say no, but we get there and Angelina sees him and says, she says yes. So we'll kind of see where it takes us and how far the money goes. The next one I'm really excited about is Quinn Lord. He was Sam from Trick or Treat. Yeah, Sam was, a mass killer. You didn't really see him, see his face or anything, but I love Sam so much. I have to meet Quinn Lord. I have to get an autograph from Lil Sam. I really, really hope that we're going to see like a Trick or Treat sequel at some point and get to see Sam do a lot more damage. I would even just take a Sam movie. I want to see it so bad. I know Quinn Lord probably won't play him anymore because they're going to probably keep Sam as, the little kid, which is fine with me. That's perfect. But Quinn Lord, I got to meet him just because Sam is such an icon, even though he only just done one movie. I think he's that big, and Trick or Treat is the quintessential Halloween movie after the original Halloween movie. I'm willing to say it. All right, next up, we got Alyssa Sutherland, and she is the mother from Evil Dead Rise. And so kind of excited to think if we get more Evil Dead people coming, like, if we get someone from Evil Dead Rise, maybe we're going to get a couple other ones, maybe from the originals, maybe not. I'm not really expecting Bruce Campbell just because he is a rather large star, but I don't feel like it's out of the question, later on down the road. Next up is Darby Allin, and so this is an AEW wrestler. I don't know much about him. I knew a lot more about Goldust from the last list, so I knew of Goldust, but Darby Allin, he's a little bit after my time. But, I see a lot of people commenting who are really excited about him, so that's cool. So you wrestling fans out there, we got you another wrestler coming to HorrorCon. All right, next up, we got Patrick Fabian, and so he is from The Last Exorcism, and so I think he's coming to kind of link up with one of the last people from the other list, because she was also from The Last Exorcism, so maybe they're kind of like a duo thing. I don't know that movie that well. I really do need to rewatch it, and maybe I'll have to do that. So the next two, we got Wyatt Olaf. So he was Stanley in the new It movies, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. And we also got Jaden Martell, who played Bill in It. So we got two It actors. Will we get more? Last year we got Georgie. And so I didn't meet Georgie, but I would really love to see a big ensemble of the It cast and get an It poster signed. I think that would be really great. I really wish I would have started this last year so I could have had Georgie, but who knows? Maybe they'll have Georgie come back again this year. So we got two people from It. I think that's relatively cool. Next up, we got Nancy Loomis, and she played Annie in the original Halloween. So I'm going to be definitely bringing my Halloween poster that I had Nick Castle sign last year and have Annie sign it, Nancy Loomis sign it this year. Judith Myers, the girl who played Judith, was there last year, but she was a little bit too expensive for me at the time, so I was not able to get her added to my poster. But I definitely got to get Annie. I'm pretty sure that's a must. And last but most certainly not least, you guys, I'm actually really excited about this one, and I already know I'm going to meet her. I'm getting a poster of this for this one for this person, and it's without a doubt. And so we're getting Heather Langenkamp from A Nightmare on Elm Street. She played Nancy, the original Survivor girl of that franchise, and so yes, I will be buying the original Nightmare on Elm Street poster and having her sign it. And they already said that they're not getting Robert Englund this year, but they said it's not out of the question for future years because he's such a busy guy getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame this year. So they're saying Robert Englund at some point is not out of the question, but honestly, I'm super stoked to meet Heather Langenkamp this year and get her to sign the original A Nightmare on Elm Street poster. Right on, you guys. So that is the end of the list for HorrorCon, you guys. A lot of great stars added, and I'm only getting more and more excited by the day. There's probably going to be another announcement tonight, but that'll be on the next video when I do my HorrorCon update. But as far as me, you guys, work is going okay. I'm getting a little bit better at it by the day, running 2 facilities. And like I said, school, this quarter just ended. It's my last quarter with 2 classes, and I got 1 more quarter left with only 1 class, you guys. So I'm going to finish this right at the end of October, and then I'm going to be done. I'm going to have my degree, and that is all she wrote. I won't be doing school again for a long time. But I want you guys to I want to come here and let you guys know I am doing better. Hopefully, as I get done, I'm done with this quarter and I only have 1 class. I'm hoping a little more time for videos is going to open up, but I don't know how hard this 1 class is going to be just yet. But hopefully, I'm going to get it finished, get it done, and school will be out of the way. And then it's just work, home, and YouTube. So that's going to be my plan, and I hope it pans out as I'm thinking it. But that's going to do it for me today. Horror Junkies 509. Kyle 13th signing out just until next time. And you guys already know it. I've been sentenced to life. I am a horror lifer. And you guys have an absolute killer day. I hope you enjoyed the Orbit DVD haul or Blu-ray 4K whatever haul. And I hope you guys enjoyed the HorrorCon update. And also, I just remembered about the sunglasses I finally got on art. It was funny. We did like a little employee event at work, and they just had those laying around, and I grabbed them and brought them here and put them on my art mask. So that's the story about that. So if you guys hadn't noticed those, I got the glasses on there now. But anyways, we're going to see you guys next time. Until Horror Junkies 509 rides again. Stay bloody and have a killer day.